Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly energies reading. This is your Monday Live. My name is Patricia, and if you're new here, welcome to Fearless Light Guidance. This is the reading where we check in what kind of energy is available for all of us this week. We channel messages from Spirit, and we talk about astrology as well. Which takes me to the point that we just had Saturn, the parent planet, the government planet, moving in direct motion. So now we have it in the sign of Pisces. It was already in the sign of Pisces. It's just done with its retrograde. And this is very interesting because I hear a lot of different things about it being in Pisces. It's not as comfortable in this place where it is because Pisces is a very dreamy sign. It's very kind of like wants to flow with things. And Saturn is very much about, telling you what to do, having a structure, and it's sort of like that opposite energy, but it being in Pisces and this aspect of it going direct, it just really gives us hope about, our manifestations, our visions coming into reality. Why? Because Saturn brings that energy of the dream and the vision, and it grounds it. It makes it true. So we're gonna pick out some themes here. We are moving close to a new moon in Scorpio coming up next week. So that's really exciting energy right there. New moons are all about, the beginning of a new cycle, and it's a beautiful time to set intentions and have new visions and kind of plan what you want your life to look like in the next 6 months, okay? So let's get some themes here and see what comes through for all of us this week. And I hope that you've been well. Let me know where you're watching from. All right, so let's see what we have. Things for everyone this week. Okay, we have the card of disconnect, and I've been getting this message a lot lately as well in my personal readings that, and not actually even needed the cards. It's just this sort of guidance that I'm getting lately about disconnecting to reconnect. Okay, this is about detaching from the 3D world, the things that we have to do, the routines, and really stop to listen to that inner voice, and also to connect and listen to what messages and signs could be coming up for us lately in our surroundings as well. But this really wants us to detach from what we see around us. When I talk about the 3D world, it's everything that's in the material world, okay? So this card is really wanting us to go within and try to find that quiet space, that time for that reconnection to our heart, our soul, and our spirit, okay? Really tend to our inner world and really prioritize our peace, okay? Let's see what else comes through. All right, we have divine order. Okay, and this is something that is, sometimes challenging for us in the spiritual community to bring it forth because, we want to tell people, yes, everything is happening the way that it should and the way that it's been meant to happen, okay? But in this case, this card is talking about a clearing of the path, okay? There's been some sort of clearing here, a purging of emotions. You could have been having really deep conversations lately where you are just throwing everything out there about how you feel, and this is really just making way. It's making a way and also redirecting us, okay? Because so many times we could be praying or intending on something that may not be for our highest good. And that is really where Spirit says, no, you got to hold on, okay? You got to take a minute to pause, because this is not, you might not be, you think that you're headed in the right direction. You think that which you are intending is what's best for you, but no, I have something better. Okay, so I feel like this is what is coming through. Also, a message that is coming through right here, they're both statues in these cards. Okay, so there's really something here about being in stillness that is really key for this week. Okay, so really prioritizing that time to sit still, meditate, pray, be in silence, and be with yourself, and really observe what comes through for you, okay? And when I say what comes through for you, it's really just see what you're feeling, what you're thinking, what you're seeing around you, and really connecting to that, really listening to your emotional body, your senses, okay? All right, so third theme that is coming through, and this one came through last week as well, and it's the ego death. And this has to do with that surrender. Okay, the spiritual surrender. I talk about this a lot. It's not about giving up. Spirit doesn't want you to give up at all. It wants you to be faithful. It wants you to know that you are growing stronger every day through your experience. Okay, but this is about letting go of control. Okay, letting go of the need to control, letting go of the need to know what's next, letting go of the need for things to be a certain way. Okay, so there's a lot to this card. Also, I told you last week that these cards that have the lightning, there's something that happens very out of the blue, or very fast, or it's very surprising, or it's shocking. Okay, so we're still in that energy of, these surprising events, or just change of plans. Okay, and this is why Spirit is like, okay, we gotta let go. And another card that has been coming through a lot lately is this card of Supreme Protection. Wow. You can go back to my videos. Look at how many cards there are in here. And you see me, I shuffle incessantly through the whole reading. Okay, so this card of Supreme Protection talks about an opening of the heart. Okay, a healing of our heart chakra. And coming to this place of feeling safe where we are, safe with how we feel, being safe to open up and be vulnerable. And it also talks about destined life events, something having to do with destiny. And I was telling you at the beginning of the reading how these cards of disconnect and divine order talk about this redirection and this being still and trusting that everything that is happening for your highest good, and it's redirecting you through these events to something that is destined, that is really, you are here in this earth and meant to be at that place at that time with certain people, certain, circumstances. There's something here that is definitely meant to be. Okay, let me get one more. I'm really two more. Okay, I'm really curious about what this message is. Oh, look at that. Love what it's saying. It's telling us to make space, okay? There's new energy that is wanting to flow through. This is so Neptune, Pisces energy right here. I love it. The energy of water. We are in Scorpio season, and Scorpio is a water sign. This talks about how there's been mental and physical blockages, okay, and how to work through that, because there's been sort of like low vibrational energies around. So if you've been feeling like you wanted things to change, you haven't been feeling well. Sorry, it's live. It's live. You haven't been feeling good in certain places that you go. You felt like you don't belong. There's something off. You feel like there's something off. You've been sensing some kind of different energy. That is because there is some sort of low vibrational energy, negative people going through a lot of things. Okay, so this is why I see spirit kind of like pulling us back, okay, disconnecting us so that we can reconnect to that world within, okay, because spirit is definitely talking about a redirection and a clearing of the path. Okay, make space, make room for this new energy wanting to flow in. Okay, and how and why. Okay, so why is it asking us to do this? Because we could have been in groups, circumstances, situations that are not right now serving us for our best, okay? It could be also relationships. It could be the way that we are living. We could be cluttered. We could be, it could be so many things, okay? Something is not vibing. So this is good to clear out space, clear out old things, things that we no longer use, things that we haven't looked at in a year, things like that, and really just honor where we've been and open space for the new and where we're going, okay? And the last card, which I love, and this is the why. This is why this is all happening. And check it out. It's another statue. This is why it's all happening. We are heroes in the making, okay? We are making our own path to save ourselves, to have that inner healing, coming to that inner union, feeling victorious, having a breakthrough. And this is all making us stronger. This is all bringing us to a place where we are here for, we are here for many things, but we are here during this week noticing how we are maybe fighting the fights or healing certain things from our ancestors, okay? It's just coming through so clearly, okay? So there are breakthroughs this week. So I would love to know in the comments, if you're watching this today or if you're watching the replay, let me know how this is showing up for you in your life. There are certain breakthroughs that are happening this week. Okay, but look at what we're being guided to do. We're being guided to be in stillness, disconnect from the 3D world, have those moments to really find a quiet spot to ourselves. Trust and let go that everything is in divine order. Knowing that we are safe, that we are being redirected to things that are destined for us. And make space to be able to receive this breakthrough. Okay? Lovely, lovely, lovely. So now let's go in with the tarot cards and see how the messages that come through support these themes for this week. Okay? And this is a general reading for the collective consciousness. This is not, sign specific, but I will mention some signs if they happen to come through, or timing wise, whatever comes through. All right, so let's see what we have for this week of the 6th through the 13th. Lovely. We have the Queen of Cups, okay? And she talks about connecting to that inner world, trusting in your intuition, like really getting in touch with your feelings and prioritizing them, okay? So I love the Queen of Cups. She is the Queen of Scorpio, Pisces, and also Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. So she is the watery queen. She's the one that, is very much in tune with how she feels. But she also protects her good feeling emotions. Now, so many things right here are telling us that, that hero in the making, that hero that we are in the making, has to do so much with the way that we feel. Like feeling good, we are all worthy of feeling good. Okay? And, it could be that it's going to be a very sensitive sort of week. Your intuition is definitely heightened. In Scorpio season, there is a thinning of the veil, so you can feel very connected to the spiritual world. And also this is just about, it's about love. It's about the frequency of love and all the whole spectrum of emotions, okay? Now let's see what else. For this week, 6th to the 13th. Now we have the Emperor, Aries energy. Okay, this is the energy of fire. This is a leader. Okay, this could be something that is asking us to lead with the heart. Okay, it is also feminine and masculine energies too, bringing a balance to that. Okay. Now, the Emperor is usually a masculine figure, but we all have feminine and masculine in our beings. But when I see the Emperor, this and the Queen of Cups, this is talking to me about boundaries. This is talking to me about, knowing what's right for us and what makes us feel good and what we would tolerate and what we don't. Okay, so really important to set some clear boundaries, to know that we can have an open heart, but also we could know what is healthy for us and prioritize that peace and our good emotions. Okay. Let's see what else. Okay, so we have, after the Emperor, we have the Death card. This is Scorpio. And the transformation and the death of the ego. So a chapter ending and a new one beginning. And then we have the Star. All these cards came through together, so I'm just going to take these. We have the Star card, Aquarius, influence. We have the Two of Cups, which is that union. It could be the inner union. It could be the union with somebody else, the bond that you have to somebody that you're very in tune with. And then the Page of Wands, a new way of doing things, okay? Taking the steps towards something more passionate, more definitely connected to your creativity. And, you know, what it makes me feel here is that all is not lost. All is not lost maybe for some of your relationships here, but we really need to face each other and meet each other in a place where we know that what was cannot continue in the same way. Okay, there's a transmutation, there is a transition or a shift, and something that needs to end so that there is healing that happens. The Hero in the Making, which was saying that there is an inner healing happening and a breakthrough so that things could be, we could be on the same page, we can reconcile, there could be this place of hope, happiness, and promise, and moving towards a new direction. Okay, because to me, this Page of Wands is talking about a new way, finding new creative solutions, moving towards a place of more passion and more, more fire, feeling more motivated, okay? Motivated to make things better, okay? And just beautiful, beautiful reading. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups, which is that feeling good, feeling satisfied, feeling fulfilled. And sometimes even when I get these two cards in a reading, when I get the Star card and I get the Nine of Cups, it means that there could be a long standing wish coming true. Okay, and we were talking about that with Saturn going direct in the sign of Pisces. So very, very nice energy for this week. Definitely letting go of control, surrendering, not resisting certain things, knowing that we are moving towards destined life events, making room and making way for these breakthroughs, and not stopping in our belief that there is miracles and there's always hope and there's always a promise of a better day. Okay, but definitely in a new way of doing things. Not, there's something here that has to be definitely let go of. Okay. Now I'm gonna pick a card from the Angels and Ancestors deck, and this will be an extra little bit of guidance. You can ask a question to yourself, take a moment to breathe, and you know, you can take it as an answer to your question, or you can just receive whatever guidance comes through. We have the Hunter, and the Hunter is very much like the Page of Wands. Okay, this is very, I feel like it's very much Sagittarius energy right here. There's also a little bit of Capricorn, like, you know, like going for things and setting goals and setting your sights higher and not settling. But this talks about tracking down your fears and your desires. Definitely connecting to that vision and what really motivates you and what really lights you up. Okay, let's see what it says over here in the book, the interpretation of the author. Okay, so the Hunter, it says track down all of your fearful thoughts and feelings when you feel them, and you will find that your desires too. So definitely talking about being afraid and doing things afraid and doing things in spite of the fear. Okay, being fearless, it's not about not having fear. It's about going for it anyway. It's having that sense that, yeah, you feel that it's unknown. It may be uncomfortable. You may have a fear of failing, but this is saying, go for it anyway. The end result may be worth it. So yes, I love this for everyone. I hope that the reading served you guys, and let me know as always in the comments. I am open for personal readings. You can always write to me in my DMs. I'm really good about keeping track of everybody's personal messages, but you can go, I have a booking link in my profile. Okay, so you're very much welcome to go there. All the services are listed. Some of them maybe not, but you can always write to me. Okay, I would love to work one-on-one with you. So take care, you guys. I send you fearless light and love. Have a wonderful week, and let me know how this whole breakthrough thing happens for you and shows up for you in this week. Okay, so take care, and I'll see you soon.